Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Road to Rank 1. Today we have our first game against Fire, who's a young French player who likes to play, well, a little bit different than most players. He has his own build orders, he has his own shenanigans that he likes to pull off, often involving some type of proxy, whether it's a real proxy or fake proxy or, a proxy Stargate, which isn't really a hard committal, but still can deal some big damage. That remains to be seen, but often it does start with some type of proxy. We're gonna go across the map to make sure that he's not sending out a second worker here. That's of course also a real possibility. We saw the first worker in the middle of the map with our own scout, but he's not actually scouting me. So my prediction was at least somewhat correct, that he ain't here. He is... He's not gonna get a second pylon at home either. He could have gone back with that probe. There's many options. There's many things he can do. He's mining more gas than I currently am. One more worker is mining gas. That means that he could afford, well, lots of different things actually. Maybe a Stargate. Stargate's gonna be hard with this little gas mining, but definitely possible that it's a proxy robo. There's a real possibility as well that this is going to be This feels just like a proxy warp gate, if anything, honestly. Proxy gateway or or just a fake pylon. I think this might just be a fake pylon, honestly. I'd be surprised if this was anything but a fake pylon. We're still going to scout on the map, figure out exactly what it is. Oh, he's here. Kind of want to lock him in, but I don't think I can. Hope he doesn't see me. No, he does see me come back. And the funny thing here is that we can actually just send in this worker as well to figure out exactly what he's doing. Okay, we found the pylon. Okay, so now we know for sure. We know exactly what's going down. We're gonna move our first two stalkers across the map and hopefully get some useful info with that. We could even, with our first two stalkers, technically go to that pylon to try and kill it. We might just actually end up doing that. Because I don't know what his first two units are, but I assume it to be... Well, what could it be? Maybe Stalker. Have a look. See what's over here. Okay, nothing there. We're gonna try to kill this pylon and throw down a battery at home. Now there's a possibility that he just built a Stargate at home. Okay, sentry first. The timing of that hallucination tells me that what I'm doing is safe and correct. So taking out this pylon for free is going to be huge. We send our own sentry across the map. It is possible that he's still playing with a delayed type of Stargate from Stalker Sentry. That is not necessarily impossible. I forgot one of my pylons, which actually is pretty painful here. Gonna be supply blocked for the duration of about a probe and a half. Slightly less because my Nexus finish in time. Like a probe and a little bit. Ooh, wait, is it a robo? Oh, what? Okay. So he's still playing. That is very, very weird, actually. This is the type of build order that you do expect from him, though. So I decided to use my super battery here. This allows me a little more time to get another warp in. I have one more force field available, which is going to be super helpful. And my blink is almost done as well, which is also going to be quite useful here. Sadly, he just is capable of sniping everything in one shot, it seems like. So I'm not even sure if this is going to be good enough or not. I don't think it's going to be good enough for me, actually. Oh. It seems like we managed to lose this game. Cool build order, though. He really did trick me with his play. So ideally, I have a 6th gateway unit. Pre-warp gate in this case. But yeah, the fast hallucination made me believe that it wasn't going to be a robo. We played perhaps a bit too greedy as a result of that as well. My pylon being late, did that really do anything here? I barely missed him move across the map as well. Okay, so I see this, and I was a bit late with my first warp in because of that, maybe. No, I was actually pretty fast. Okay, so there wasn't a mistake. Battery should have been in the back, first battery, I think. So the important moment here to realize is that at some point your opponent is going to be able to one-shot your stalkers. That is the point that you kind of want to avoid in a way. So you want to like pre-fight basically. This should have been a cancel on this battery, which was really bad that I didn't get that. And I used one force field here where I don't think I should have because he couldn't one-shot my units yet. Which means that I think I probably should have just saved that force field for a bit more. Could have continued worker production for a bit longer as well. Here I end up losing a stalker that I didn't control properly. I don't think I kill much of anything. Kill maybe 2 stalkers total so far. And now this is the point where the super battery is gone. And I think I should have immediately pulled my workers here. I think I was a bit too late with that. So I should have force fielded preemptively and pulled the workers here. That way it becomes really hard for him to push through like this. Because all I need to do is wait for my blink. Once my blink finishes up, I pretty much win the game because I can blink, dodge his shots. I have 2-3 batteries that can help me survive. And then I should be fine. So, painful first loss. We'll see what the damage is going to be. I think it should be about that. Oh, actually, he's 6.3. He's good MMR. Still 26 points is what we'll lose. And we'll head into game number 2. Second game is once again going to be against a Protoss player. As the Protoss is of course infested with these, or the ladder is of course infested with these Protoss players. We'll get a quick pylon here. And what should I follow this up with? I'm not so sure actually. I actually have a good builder. I really like playing Oracle on this map. I also don't mind playing a 2-gate opener though, so we have 2 decent options. I think it depends a bit on our opponent's probe movement. Like if his probe movement is good, I think we might be able to get away, or we might not be able to get away with opening 2-gate after Nexus. But if he has bad probe movement and we can sneak in a Nexus before we want to throw down the Stargate, that'd be fantastic. So we get a simulator. We'll follow this up with a pylon as well, I guess. Okay, see this bad boy entering the main base. Yeah, no way, buddy. I don't think you should be going there. I wonder if he'll try to build the Nexus or what his actual plan is. I'm going to obviously try to deny that a little bit. And then we move down. We'll try to block this as well. Okay, so that is out of the position where he usually would want it. Now we're going to check for his mining pattern. So how many workers are in gas, that type of stuff. 3 here, 2 over here. Okay, so he won't have money until like 153, 154. Even with double probe cancel and a zealot cancel. So that means at this point we need to start blocking again right now. Because we don't want him to be able to get away with a zealot cancel, of course. Oh! I don't want to be blocked out. For obvious reason. And we'll get a... Oh, he's actually skipping the secondary unit as well, huh? So we'll get 2 pylons here. So he also wants to skip the second unit. I'm a little bit late with that pylon perhaps, which might end up sucking for me. Hey, he's not getting anything else, so I'm just gonna throw down a cybernetics core here right now. Not so sure if that's the correct call or not. The question that I really have though is what is he going to be building from there? Seems like it's going to be a Phoenix as a starter. I think I want to cancel that cybernetics score. Ooh, I accidentally finished that. He finished this as though. So overall, I think we're going to get a pretty similarly timed Nexus down. It's going to be like 2-3 seconds apart. He, however, probably needs to build, well, some type of static as well, like at least one battery. We're just going to hide, for now at least, our Oracle. No need to show it. And as we only have one base mining, this actually is kind of comfortable for us. Probably could have gotten the Twilight actually before the second gateway. It's not like we're going to be producing from 2 gateways anytime soon. He should be searching for my Oracle around the map, but he also shouldn't be, because if I move in and he's not at home, that could potentially be very bad for my opponent. Now, as we see, my opponent built 3 Phoenixes. If he does not get any damage with that, this was a net win for me. And it seems to me that he might not be capable of doing very much here with these Phoenixes. Oh, please. I think I might have been able to get that if I was a little bit faster with my movement. A little bit more fluid, just. He should have this one on the way right now. Let's see what he has at home. Oh, that's frustrating, huh? Yeah, I'm not so sure if we get it home. Not so sure if we get it home. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Ah, beautiful stuff. And we have that that hit as well over there. So that definitely does help. I get 3 on the high ground, which are just going to be kind of patrolling this general area. And we put a pylon over here. And we put this one kind of hidden behind. Ooh. I'm not sure if he's looking for it or what's going down here. He built a lot of Phoenixes, by the way. And that is not good for my opponent. Because the more Phoenixes you usually have, that means the less likely you are to have any type of attack. This actually can go to the main base. So then we have a good little division of units around the bases. I want a sentry as well. Yeah. Now he's in trouble. So he's gonna lose that one. He might actually lose this as well. Oh, beautiful. I killed so many here. That is huge. We're gonna get a... what you call it? A stasis ward over there. This will function kind of as our detection, at least temporarily. Until the detection, you know, until I get real detection in the form of an observer. Overall, it's a good start. Very good start. He killed so much. His tech is also obviously going to be delayed. Yeah, nice. That's not enough units. That is simply just not enough units. So just in case they have some type of unit coming in that is invisible and wants to slash my probes, we're going to be ready there. We're actually going to be ready. We're definitely going to be ready. Hoppa. Oh, he got in. That is quite bad, I have to admit. That is not what we signed up for. I mean, he's just gonna kill as many things as he can. Where's he at? Okay, that's 2 more that we take out. Now, this looks like it's a lot of damage, but don't forget, this is also pretty expensive for my opponent. Just going to temporarily wall this. He should recall at this point, by the way. Not sure if he's doing that. Looks like he recalled. I'm not seeing him at least. Oh yeah, I even have a lot of workers here. Oh, we're in fantastic shape then. I didn't realize I had that many workers there. Did I start my +1? Oh, I did start my +1 as well. This is just great stuff, honestly. So as he's not in my main base anymore, at least I don't believe he is, we're going to send one observer into this direction. Get him. Put it over here, actually, huh? Actually, maybe just put it here might be best. Gonna increase our amount of gateways up to 6. Oh, he's actually pushing out here, huh? Very interesting. Oh, misclick. That's supposed to be a stasis ward here. That's for sure. We have a lot of money. We have a lot of probes as well. The question is, can we survive? I think the answer should be yes. However, I'm not entirely sure if the answer is going to be yes. We should be fine, actually. We should just be fine. Oh, he's gonna try to move in, maybe? +2 being researched for me as well. A couple more of these. I think I have charge on the way. Yep, which is going to be very useful. It's going to move back a bit. Ooh. Should we just get a fort base forward or the gold? I kind of want to get the gold base, huh? Oh, he's moving in right now. Oh, accidentally chrono boosted something that didn't require any more chronos. My bad, my bad, my bad. This one's gonna stay over here. He's trying to move down this ramp, which is a good right, of course, as a Protoss player, to move down ramps. Question is, does he want to actually do that, or is this a massive error of judgment? I think he was a little bit too far forward there. He's going to go for it. That is an error. He can't go for it anymore. Oh, I think I might be able to chase even here. Very solid stuff. Very solid stuff. Going to get some vision in the middle of the map. I'm sad that well, he built like freaking 3 DTs, but the trick with the full wall definitely helped a little bit. I thought I would have a recall ready at some point as well, which I never really got to, so that also didn't help in the initial defense. Is that DTs? That is DTs. So I can just catch these now. Very good. This is why this this middle type of observer often is so powerful, because you just see these move outs, and this is a map where really there's only 2 major paths, right? You have this path from here, and then this, and the middle I can keep with my army. So I guess there's like 3 major paths. But, this is a bad blink forward, I believe. Yeah, very poor blink forward. Should be going with a flank, I guess, huh? Wouldn't completely surprise me. I was going for something in the main base here. Ooh. Might not be so bad after all for him. Might not be so bad after all for him. I'm depowered. This is really nice moves. Really like the way he's kind of outplaying me here, honestly. Maybe we can hit this one at least. It's outplayed. Well, I'm definitely getting a little bit outplayed, I think. Good lord, we're absolutely getting blasted here. We just don't have the production anymore. I think we lost this game. That would be painful, because this also was a 6.4k player. Which means, or 6k player. We actually lost our entire main base. Just because this has been, I have to admit, it has been a slightly unlucky game. I think we were winning before this fight as well, or before this sequence of events. Yes, +3 already though, huh? That's a lot. That really is a lot. He should take out these, I think. Make a jump for this. Maybe we can get a hit. No, I can't. Yeah, I think we're dead. I mean, I can stay in for a bit longer, but it doesn't feel super useful, huh? Yeah, we're super dead. Very nice game out of him. In which should have been an unlosable game for me. With the DT comeback, he... at this point, I'm still ahead. This is after the DTs, no? Post-DTs? Oh, no, this is pre-DTs. Okay, so here I'm ahead. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then here, I should have immediately recalled. I think I should have recalled my Stalkers. Because then the Oracle can just fly back home. I had a bad force field here as well, which allowed the first one in. Really bad, of course. Because then the pylon doesn't finish up. Otherwise, I think the first observer just finishes. Yeah. Yeah, too many mistakes. Not a good day for me today. Yeah, and after this, he's actually ahead. I didn't realize how long it took. And his third base was already done as well, I guess. Yes, faster +2 as well. Yeah, I'm slightly behind. I still think I'm in a playable position. Very playable position. As long as the prism doesn't go into my main base like it did. That was, well, it wasn't completely unlucky, but... Yeah, here I think we're fine again. We can actually play this very easily. We're down an upgrade, but we're up mentally. IQ points. But yeah, here, this prism, which is empty, by the way, is like... Or does he not go in yet? Maybe, he warps in first, yeah. If I have like 3 Stalkers here, it's completely fine. I'm in an okay position. I still slightly have. It's really difficult as well to take the gold on this map if you're not the one with the map control. Lose 34 points, go down to 6,384. Now we're kind of getting in the danger zone of the MMR. That's not a good thing. You're usually below 6,350 is where I get when I tilt very hard. I don't feel like I'm tilting, but the MMR shows different. So we'll try another time, see if we can get some points back, and otherwise, well, it is what it is. Alright, we have a Barcode Terran player. I didn't quite see the MMR. I'm going to assume it's somewhere around 6k though. That's usually where the Barcode Terrans are located. Unless it's Hero Marine, then it's 6.8k. Or something like that, 6.9 sometimes. Depending on how great of a day he's had. See what we can do though. Let's see if there's anything we can do. I found I've been playing a build order for a while now. It's the 3-gate Oracle with a fast Twilight Council. I really like this build order. The only problem is that I keep losing my first Oracle again and again. Which is obviously not ideal. But even despite that, I still win most of my games with it. Even when I lose my first Oracle to like a Widow Mine or something like that. Absolute disaster. Next probe's gonna go down. Make sure there's no eBay block, excuse me. One of the most important things with this build order, by the way, is to pull 3 workers into gas practically immediately. That really is the most important thing. Once you get that correct, then the rest of the build kind of, it kind of plays itself. Oh, there's a worker not working. That's just great. That's just great. Okay, he's going for a scout at this point. A little bit slow with everything. I want to check if he has an orbital command or not. That does mean I don't get the block off. Painful, but also the way of the world. 139 sometimes if he's slow. Oh, bad SCV micro out of him initially. Otherwise he would have been able to get that down 100%. Okay, 146. Maybe we can even spot if there's a Marine first or not. That would be nice for me, but if you don't want to show it, you don't want to show it. You know what I mean? Okay. Just gonna hide over here temporarily. Just temporarily. And then at 206, 207, we're gonna pop out. I'm just gonna move up the ramp. That's the main plan here. Just gonna move up the ramp. Oh, Marine comes out. 13. I don't think that's a Reaper then. Because he must have left the barracks at 211. Yeah, that's not possible. So there's no Reaper. This was a Marine first. Okay. Well, that's interesting info to get at least. very interesting info to get. Oh, I have some incredibly poor saturation here. We'll get 1 chrono on the workers. From here on out, we still should be fine. Oh, there's no Marine 2 and 3 yet. Okay, that's Marine 2 and 3, which means he went for factory then, I guess? He must have a very fast factory. That's the only thing that makes sense. Check if anything's proxied, huh? It's really a possibility. Need to figure out if that's the case or not.
Give us combat away. Yes,
I haven't seen a...
receiving.
I think he has it proxied, no? I didn't see him move out at least with it. I could be wrong, of course. I forgot my two gateways. Kind of painful as well. That's a really bad mistake again. Oh yeah. If he decides to go for some type of push, which is unlikely with his opener, by the way. But if he decides to go for some type of push, that would suck for me. Okay. There's a mine over here. I can see that. Oh. Is there a mine here? No way, right?
Let us begin.
Yeah, this just sucks for me, honestly.
Yes.
Don't like how this is looking. And all because I forgot my my gateway 2 and 3. Was a bit too busy trying to figure out exactly what my opponent was doing. We still see units being produced though here. And these pushes... The reason why pushes, I will show you guys after, why pushes are so uncommon with this type of opener is really quite simple. And the reason for it is because you cut Marines in order to get faster attack. And the main thing that decides whether a push will be successful very often is the Marine count in it. I can show you guys exactly in the replay what I'm talking about, because this might be a little bit vague. I hope I don't forget. I hope I win the game, otherwise I might just forget in my anger. Okay, yeah, so he's going for a bit of a push. Now, this push would have been a really terrible idea had I played properly. But luckily for my opponent, I did not play properly. I should have 2 more Stalkers at this point already. Which obviously would have been huge, right? Initially adding 2 Stalkers into any type of push. I mean, it still is going to be absolutely fine. Because I am not the only one that handicapped myself, of course. Like I said, his opener just really doesn't make a lot of sense. Good lord. I really haven't been getting lucky today. I have to admit. I just, with my timings on the warp gates and everything's just been going to crap. Not a great day. I'm sorry. Can't always win. And well, today I don't think I'm gonna win at all. Although we're in a very good spot right now. His build order was not good. It really was not good. We'll get a 4th base pretty fast. We'll go into 1-1 upgrades and we remain on maybe 4 gas. Because we have so many workers already. It seems kind of ridiculous to not get a 4th gas here. Good control out of me, I think. I believe at least. We get a couple extra gateways. And we also want to get our Templar archives down right about now. The Papunks of my brother, check it out now. +1 armor. Blah, 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 blah. This has not been a great game, honestly. Bad blink out of me. I should have gotten that medevac. Like, the blink forward idea was okay. Just the execution of it was bad. Maybe I can grab a Marine or so. Yeah. Free Marine is better than no Marine, I always say. Which is just correct. You can kill a Marine for free. I'd always recommend doing that. Just make sure that it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. They usually say, if you don't have to pay for the product, then most likely you are the product. That is not the case with getting free Marines in this game, though. You can kill a free Marine, then you're not the product. It's because your opponent showed where his entire army was. Ooh, does he believe? You think he believes now? I think he believes at this point. So we let him come forward a little bit as well. Ah, yeah, good control by me. Very nice. Now we open up the opportunity for the rest of our zealots to start marching in as well. And we want to snipe some of these medevacs, I think. Now we're just going to go back home. We have so many gateways, though. This was very good. We have good eco as well. Okay. And this is a style that I've heard a lot about. I haven't actually played yet. And it's really, really high. Oh, what? How did he pull me out of position this hard? I think I might actually be losing, huh? I have one more blink, right? Coming up or no? I really like how this entire thing went. Would you just go into Blink Stalkers? Or Blink Stalkers? Blink DTs from here. And you continue adding more and more Warp Gate or Gateway units. I really thought we were going to be able to win this game. Kind of convincingly as well, I have to admit. I really believed. Okay, we're going to go here. No, I just built two in the same spot because I'm a moron. No other reason. Okay, we might actually end up losing this game as well, which really should have never happened. If he gets in position, that would really suck. I think we lost. I really do not like the way I'm playing today. I just don't understand why I'm losing so much. I don't even think I played that bad. Come on, Kev. We need to defend this base so badly as well. This is not a base that we can just lose, huh? Nah, we can't.
We meet our fate.
Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Good lord, we're playing some absolutely atrocious StarCraft today. He's attacking his own refinery. That did help me a bit. I killed a bunch of workers, which also helped me a bit. Now, can we still win this game? Maybe we can. One upgrades. Ah, we should just gone into disruptors or into colossi like a normal human being. Ah, jeez, lord. What a terrible, awful game again. 6k MMR, we lose 32. I am really surprised. Okay, I'll watch the replay. I'll also explain why his build order was kind of weird and didn't make that much sense. So like I said, the main thing you have with any type of factory starport push is, although many people believe it, to be about the starport and factory units, and for a large part that is true. I think the main driving factor usually is the marine count, which is why often we see this type of build with barracks 2 and 3 there to increase the marine count. The opener he did purposefully delays his reactor to get a faster factory. He actually forgot his factory as well, on top of delaying his reactor, but I don't think that was intentional. That's just a mistake. So he loses a full cycle of marines. So it's like two marines, 3 marines, it's 2 marines less than it usually is. Actually, exactly 2 marines less than it usually is. You have a slightly faster one of the factory units. That is it. And he also opened up with a Hellion, which is a useless factory unit in any type of push. So you put that all together, and this entire opener just makes absolutely 0 sense. Now, reasons why it goes a bit better for him than it really should have, of course. Reason number 1 is just because my gateways are delayed. That really doesn't help me whatsoever. That's actually extremely bad. And reason number 2 is because the Liberator in the main base, I didn't really have a warp in ready for a while, which kind of sucked. Did I see this? I think I barely missed it. That sucks. I mean, this overall fight was good. He's going into 3 racks. His stim and combat is extremely delayed. I blink back, blah, 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 blah. This Liberator got 5 kills, which is also a bit much, even for not having anything ready. And I think the fort base might have just been a mistake. What I should have done here is I just should have played standard, throw down a Robo Bay, immediately go up to 5-6 gas, get a prism. The moment he moves out, I send in the prism. His first timing push is going to be quite weak. I can hold that with like 4 or 5 gateways probably. The Nexus doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't give me a big lead into the late game. I think this style is just, it's a bit outdated and perhaps not good. I also really believed that his 3rd CC was going to be a bit later. So that didn't help either. Then I stayed low worker count on top of that. Look at that. I'm not even building workers because I'm expecting some type of push. So I don't have a lot of eco. I don't have any tech whatsoever. So what do I really have? And then he tricks me soon with some type of move. He actually has good supply, by the way, here as well. I thought I was going to kind of blast him. Control on the Zealots was good, though. Did like that. But yeah, obviously, like without tech, the larger the bioforce grows. And if TOS doesn't have tech, you're most of the time just going to die. And that's what ends up happening. Once Ghosts come into play, the game's just really bad. The DTs, I think were a cute touch, but at this point, I think I've already actually lost. I just didn't know yet. All right, well, sad way to end today, but sometimes you lose 3 in a row. And that is how it is in life. Thanks all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all next time for a new video. Thank you, and bye-bye.